Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the week of July 17th through the 23rd. Let's tap into your energy for the week ahead. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Wow, look at that. Beautiful energies. I can't for the life of me remember what your last week's reading entailed, but this one looks very promising. So if you are new to me, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by, for checking out my channel. I read intuitively. So those of you that don't know, I do read intuitively. So don't just go off the initial message that I start off with or what you see in the cards, as spirit does come through with several messages throughout the reading. So I do encourage you to watch the entire thing. So again, if you're new, thank you for being here. Welcome to all my faithful subscribers and viewers, even if you're not subscribed. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Remember to give it a thumbs up, guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Double tap that bell to get notified of all the new readings. The sign with the most likes and the sign with the most views gets a bonus live. And yes, make sure your notifications are turned on. I will be going live a few times this week, and I cannot wait to interact with all of you. So you have some very beautiful energy in terms of emotional support and assistance within a family unit, within a partnership. I do get the sense of an energy of resurrection, right? So relationships being resurrected, or friendships, or just connections that maybe at one point in your life did not resonate with you for whatever reason. But I do feel like I've got a few people involved here. It could be within a family unit where everyone has just gone through their own growing and healing. And when I said growing, I heard spirit say growing pains. So maybe at one point or another, there was someone that maybe you were close to at one point or another, friends. I do get that energy of like long-term friendship. Could be like a family member, like a cousin or somebody, extended family, someone that maybe you grew up with, like a childhood friend also. And that at one point or another, you could just tell in their energy, they were not in a good place. You could tell in their demeanor and the way they acted. And it just became, the energy I'm getting is that it just became unbearable to be around certain people at one point or another. I do get an energy of someone coming back around, going through their own healing and spiritual growth. I do feel like this person will come back in and reveal to you, what exactly was going on with them at that time. Okay, so I get the energy of someone carrying some very heavy burdens and feeling like they were stuck in a specific place in life, like they could never get out of a specific cycle, and losing your friendship or losing the relationship between the two of you that really had you really close. I feel like it's about to resurface and do a complete turnaround, a change, a 180, because I do feel like for some of you, many years have passed. There has been quite big of a gap, and everyone kind of just separated and went their separate ways. But I do get the energy of some sort of family reunion or union. I get just an opportunity to really allow things to come back up, whether to rekindle, to reassess what the next move is. For some of you, I got really teary. So for some of you, I feel like this is going to be a very emotional, this is crazy. As I just, all of a sudden I had like a little bit of like tears building up on one eye. So, I do get the feeling that for some of you, this will be an emotional reunion. So, could be a significant life event, like a wedding, a baptism, engagement. It could also be, a funeral with the Judgment card here, where, again, tears may flow. Tears of happiness, tears of joy, tears of sorrow, tears of grief, whatever it may be. I do feel like, Pisces, some of you really hold on to your emotions inside, but this is an opportunity for you to, really release any kind of emotional turmoil you may have suffered through or been carrying for a long time, because I do get the energy of having a very good support system at this time. So whatever this life event is happening during the week ahead, it's absolutely going to allow you to release and let go of painful burdens or painful outlooks. I also get the feeling that if someone ghosted you or left you hanging, they come back around to clear the air. They come back around, it's like, in a sense, to be there for you and to explain to you what went wrong or why they did what they did, or how they just kind of left you hanging, no explanation, and then maybe they ghosted you, they avoided your calls, your texts, and it's like, okay, I thought things were better than that. Like, I feel like somebody here was definitely caught off guard. The Ten of Wands really tells me that it just feels like someone here definitely had some very heavy burdens when it came to a family situation, a family unit. Perhaps this is, a stressful relationship, a stressful marriage, trying to sort things out. It could have been just a stressful time in their life surrounding a connection, a relationship, a friendship, even a home, trying to figure out how they were gonna, not lose their home at some point or another, right? And again, this could have been within the last few years. The Judgment card is your major arcana for the week ahead. And the fact that, it is right underneath, it is right above the Three of Cups, really says that there is an opportunity for reunion, reconciliation, revision, whatever it is that needs some sort of second look or second chance offer. But this time around, it's something to be celebrated. I feel like I'm also hearing some of you may have gotten distant from someone because someone was really working on, maybe their education, furthering their education, or just trying to find themselves and their own personal growth and strength. And they come back a much more grounded and better person, where they, unfortunately felt like they had to sacrifice your connection to better themselves. I do feel like they'll come back around and eventually let you know what was really going on beyond the superficial that maybe you felt you knew, right? It's like, okay, you're going back to school. It's not that big of a deal. Why can't you, keep a friendship? Or why can't you, you know what I mean? I feel like there was a lot more emotions involved than you realize. Like, this person, whether you are the King of Cups here or you were dealing with a King of Cups, doesn't have to be a water sign, but somebody you had emotions for, or someone who had deep emotional energy for you, that really saw you in a partnership. Like, I just heard ride or die, right? So you could have been best friends, like ride or die BFFs, right? Or this was a long-term partnership, maybe somebody you've known for a really long time, a friendship that turned into a partnership. Or really, this was just something that never really got as serious as you would hoped, even though I feel like the two of you maybe at one point or another did speak of long-term commitment connections, right? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with all this water energy, right? You also have fire energy here with the Four of Wands and Ten of Wands, so you've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. Doesn't have to be, playing a main role in terms of who you're dealing with, but they could have that in their chart, or you can, or it could be the season of this sign, right? I mean, for example, we're getting out of Cancer energy and we're moving into Leo season, right? So, a lot of emotions closing out Cancer energy, but I do feel like this is someone who is hoping for another opportunity with you, whether as friendship, whether as business partnership, or just, just to be able to have you back in their life, and vice versa, right? And I do get the feeling of you being very open and willing to allow this person in. However, there's still a little bit of cautionary energy that I'm feeling on your part, in terms of I don't want to get too attached and then go back into the routine of how we were, where we talked almost every day, texted, sent stupid memes to each other or whatever. And then, and then all of a sudden, again, they leave me hanging because they don't know how to balance their schedule, or something else or someone else better or situation came along. And I feel like, Pisces, you took it very personal that you did not that when they made this decision, you felt like you were a very important part of their life, an integral part of their life. And the way they and I don't want to say discarded, but that's kind of like what you felt like the way they just discarded you, your friendship. I don't think they see it that way. I think that's how you felt, and that's how you kind of had to make sense of it all, right? But I feel like they didn't see it that way. I don't think they ever saw it like this was over for good. I think that they just saw a big pause in your connection, and that's not how it felt to you. And I feel like there will be an opportunity to clear the air here. Let's see, moving forward. King of Wands and the Empress card. Okay. And the Knight of Pentacles. So Taurus energy here. So again, has been a long time coming, right? You've been waiting for this opportunity for quite some time. King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I mean, normally I read him as Sagittarian energy, and we also have the Empress, so that is Aries energy. So really, you know, fire sign energy here. And reminder, we are about to go into Leo season by the end of this week. You may be watching this as we start off Leo season. But yeah, I mean, I feel like this person really saw you very attractive, in high regard, wanting to take action towards you. But I feel like every time that they did want to come towards you, it's like they felt like it wasn't enough. Whatever they had to say or offer you, they just felt like it wasn't enough. And so they really took the scenic route. My goodness. Detour after detour. I just feel like, again, this is a long time coming, but this time they're coming in with this magician type energy, okay? Because as I was saying that this card flipped out, I do feel like they are coming in with this magician type energy, right? They've reflected, they've really thought about it, and I almost feel like even this person knew that they needed this much time apart, but at the same time they're like, how did I let it get this far, this long, without any type of communication? Or, you know, I feel like once the communication picks up, man, do the two of you really like bond and reconnect. So if you've been wanting that, if you've been waiting for that, I definitely feel like that is picking up here, because it brings a very strong reminder to them just what an amazing connection the two of you had. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be friendship. It could be, you know, extended family. It could be, you know, whatever, you know, just an old friendship that just comes back around, that you run into each other somewhere, or, you know, you start talking and catching up, and man, what have you been up to? That, you know, it can be romantic, especially with the Empress energy here, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands. So I do get, again, if this is like, you know, a family reunion, if this is a wedding, if this is an engagement party, if this is like, you know, a baby shower, or, you know, welcome home type baby thing, you know, where it does feel like a big celebration. I do get this energy of, if you run into them like at a family celebration and they see you, I feel like they literally want to spend the whole night with you. Like they find a seat next to you, they're talking to you, they follow you, they, you know, like you get that energy that they've really missed you. And I feel like you may be a little bit apprehensive. I'm just getting that energy of like being a bit stoic, and it takes some time for you to warm up to them again, because you almost feel like, you know, I don't know how you've changed. Do I even know you anymore, right? And so what's next? Yeah, Page of Cups. And this is exactly what I just said here. I feel like I don't even know you anymore, right? So like Page of Cups and 2 of Cups, this is someone who really comes in and is like offering, you know, oh, I just heard offering condolences. So they may come back in if this is like you've suffered a loss of a family member, right? I also heard someone here may have lost a pet. Okay, so I do feel like they're coming in and talking to you, offering, you know, their cup of love, offering their time, energy, effort, being very, very sweet and kind with you. But whatever it is that that's going on in your life, I feel like there is emotional ups and downs. You're still juggling whether or not to take this person's offer seriously, to take their energy towards you seriously. But we'll clarify that, because I do feel like there is no, I'm hearing no harm, no foul. But, you know, obviously if they left you hanging and that is how you felt, then, you know, of course you're going to be cautious. You'll be apprehensive about the whole thing. But what does the Angel Tarot have here in you know, conjunction with that? So 2, 3, and now 4. Okay, so 4 of Cups, 4 of Water, water. Now we have the counterpart of the king of fire, and we have the queen of fire here, 3 of fire. So 3 and 4, right? 3 and 4 of wands, and last one, 10 of fire. So repeated cards do have significant meaning here for you, okay? And the repeated card here is the 10 of fire, 10 of wands. So again, if you are going through a difficult situation, like maybe you lost someone, maybe there's been some tough times, I do feel like maybe they heard about it, they've, you know, from one person or another, like, hey, have you talked to Pisces? Have you heard what happened to Pisces? Or do you know what the latest is on Pisces? Like, yeah, man, did you hear what happened with Pisces? And I feel like this person really reaches out to you because at the end of the day, they never stopped caring about you. They never stopped seeing you as an integral part of their life, even if they were silent for quite some time, right? So 10 of fire, 10 of wands, too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, and stress-related health concerns, okay? So just keep that in mind because I do feel like there are some stressors here that can affect you in the long term, long run. 4 of water here with the 4 of cups, missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So I do feel like, you know, maybe you chalk this up as a missed opportunity and they come back around, or vice versa. They realize that you were that missed opportunity and, you know, they come back around. Now, the 3 of fire is the 3 of wands and the queen of fire. Remember what I said? They find you very attractive. They find you alluring. They want to really get to know you and take action towards you. King and queen of fire together really is, you know, a partnership where it's like connected through passion, through that co-creative energy in terms of having similar outlooks in life, and, you know, even, you know, what you wanted at the end of it all, right? Like maybe you were working towards some sort of career or growth, spiritual, emotional, creative, whatever it may have been. And I do feel like they were on your same level with that. You had a lot of things in common, and I feel like the both of you really felt as though this was something that can grow into something stable and long term. I do feel like they come back around after they've essentially gained some life experience. I feel like that's what they felt that they needed before moving any further with you. However, I don't feel that you have done the same. Some of you may have, but I feel like some of you just, this affected you so much that maybe you experienced a lot more setbacks and stagnancies than you realize. But I do get the sense that some of you really just said, what the hell am I still waiting for? Like, I need to move on with my life just like they have. And I feel like now you're enjoying your life. You're moving forward, doing what you want to do, what you like to do. And, you know, they've already been there, done that. They kind of want to come back around. And now you're just like, oh, so now I got to cut my time short, exploring my life and my self-growth. I do feel like some of you are feeling that energy. So the queen of fire here, confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. And the 3 of fire is saying abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans, right? I do feel like some of you already have long-term plans in place. So when this person comes in, you're just kind of like, I am no longer going to adjust the sails of my boat, my ship, my whatever, to accommodate you. You know, you went your way, I went mine, and I'm not going back. So are we going the same way? You know, it's like going my way type thing, you know? So no place like home, and co-create, which is kind of what I said in terms of, you know, working together, a partnership that you felt you would be able to build together. I even feel like for some of you, you saw this person as your home base, right? Like you saw this person in a way where, you know, you really saw, or you felt as though you were at home with this person, right? Now the co-create card here, you know, this really is the energy, and I love that owl. I just love owls. This really is the energy, like I said, creativity and, you know, finding that inspiration. I do feel like spirit guides, guardian angels, divine counterparts here, that higher self energy that's coming through for you to really, you know, open up your horizons, to really help you expand and broaden your horizons and really be clear about what it is that you truly want, and not stopping until you get there, right? And I feel like you're really tapping into your own authentic energy and who you are, who you truly are. I also get this energy of this person coming back to you because you always felt like home, and it's like coming into my own and realizing that, you know, no one is going to be, you know, at the same level that you and I were at one point or another, right? And it's like almost like looking at this situation like this just fits between the two of you, you know? So definitely feel like there's a lot of co-creative energy between you and this person. Again, it can be romantic, it can be friendship, it can be, you know, someone that, and I just heard someone here that you had a connection with, maybe like a childhood friendship that at one point or another was like a childhood dream to open up your own business, or to, you know, like together, right? Like to do something where you knew that this friendship or connection would be in each other's lives like your whole life. And so it may have taken a bit of a break, a bit of a pause at one point or another, but I definitely feel like this is a friendship, a relationship, a connection, even familial, if you were really close to someone that was like part of a distant family, you know, that you feel like it's now, you know, reconnecting, and it feels very, very good, very, very positive for you, Pisces. And, you know, I do get that energy that some of you felt like you were missing out on those types of connections or friendships. I also feel like some of you may have been like in one relationship to another, and so maybe your circle of friends didn't really expand much, and you kept your circle small, mostly because that's how you liked it at one point. But also I feel like you also feel the energy of, am I missing out on having, you know, more friends and doing friend things like going to brunch, or, you know, going fishing, or going hiking, or, you know, going on a girls weekend or a boys weekend, you know, guy weekend, whatever the heck you guys do. You know, and I do feel like that's something that kind of has lingered in the back of your mind, like, am I missing out on other friendships, or having, you know, a best friend or specific friends in mind. I do feel like your horizons have broadened, and you're definitely on a good path, okay, for your own spiritual and emotional growth. And I'm loving this for you, Pisces. Have a great week. If you have not caught any of your other weekly readings or your July monthly reading, as always, I will link your playlist here and whatever other reading I have for you here. Remember, the sign with the most likes and the sign with the most views will get a bonus live reading. So make sure your notifications are turned on and you guys give it a thumbs up. I cannot wait to see what is next for you guys, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye.